Right, welcome back, and we start part 2 with a clean slate. Yes, a fairly rare position in Blockbusters. I haven't met the contestants yet, neither of you. 2 plays 1, so let's meet 1 first, in the shape of John, who joins us. I know from Scotland, but that's all I do know. Where from in Scotland, John? I come from Belmont Academy Ayr, which is approximately 30 miles southwest of Glasgow in the Firth of Clyde. Well, how is that for exactitude? I couldn't have pinpointed it better. You wouldn't have needed to tell us that you come from Scotland. What are your particular interests? Academically or otherwise. Both? Academically, mathematics, physics and chemistry. And apart from that, I like playing rugby and football and playing chess and reading and listening to music. Well, a complete rundown on John. Right, OK. Now, Judy and Karen, where do you come from? Elsewhere in Britain, obviously. Yes. Yes. King Edward's Grammar School, Handsworth, Birmingham. Birmingham, and so does Karen, of course. Both the same school. Now, you heard John's interests. Can you match them, Karen?
Well, I like sport, swimming and hill walking. I play a bit of badminton. Oh, well. And I'm very interested in music as well. And what about you, Judy? I like reading, writing to my pen friends, listening to music and sport. Which one of you wants to be a vet? Me. Oh, it's you, Karen. We may talk about that a little later on. Who knows, she may get a prize that'll allow her to do that. You never know on Blockbusters. Anyway, just to fill in the gaps and to let them know, because they're just about to start a new game, a reminder of how it all works. Here's the board. Those initial letters, of course, are very important. They're the initial letters to the answers to the questions which I'll be asking. Now, the 2 girls have got to make their way, the blue one, across the board, simply, or a more complicated way like that. It's just one of the many ways of doing it. And while they're doing that, John is attempting to get from top to bottom. He can do it in as little as 4 units if he wants to. It gives him that balancing bit, or he can do it in a more complicated way like that. It's up to him, really. The thing is that I'll be asking the questions. The games are played in sets of 3, as we all know by this time, and we're starting, as I said, with a clean slate and the first game. So, let's play Blockbusters. We're all ready, the hands are on the buttons, and K is the first letter. What K is the K of KBE? John? Knight. Knight is right. Commander of the Order of the British Empire. Good start. Gives you the choice, John. I'll take the W, Bob. Thanks. You'll take the W. Why not? What a good idea. What W is exhorted to lead her to the altar by Gracie Fields? You're not the right age, are you? It's Walter. Walter, lead me to the altar. Another W. See how you get on with this one. What W goes before pepper, lie, and elephant? Whoa, went for it. Karen got there first. White. White is right. Well done. OK, Karen, it's your choice. G, please. You want G to take you across the bottom there. OK. What G is a river of ice? John first this time. Glacier. A glacier is right. Yes, that's yours. And it gives you the choice. I'll have a T, please. You'll have a T? Fine. Here we go. In the classical sense, what T is a play that isn't a comedy? That's John again. Tragedy? A tragedy is right, yes. And again, I can tell you that Judy went for her button exactly the same time as you got there, a fraction of a second, so you've got them behind you immediately. Come on, which one do you want? I'll take H, please. You'll take H. Oh, here we go. And you know what that means by this time, don't you? That special sound means that that is a special unit. It, in fact, is a blockbuster bonus. It means that whichever of our contestants answers the question correctly, a prize also goes to their school. And there's some pretty good prizes. So a very important H this. Here it is, top left-hand corner. What H do the Arabs say should have a neck curved like a crescent moon and a nose small enough to go in a teacup to be perfect? Yes, Karen? Horse. A horse is right. Well done, yeah. Very well done indeed. And, of course, as I said before, it means a prize for the school. So, without further ado, let's find out what prize is going to your particular school.
Judy and Karen have won for King Edward School a video recorder.
Not bad. You think you'll be forgiven for taking a little time off now, do you, Karen? I so. Pretty good prize to take back for the school. Your choice for the next letter. Little consultation.
L, please.
L you want? Yes, that's right at the top, and here it is. What L cannot change its spots? That was Judy that time. Leopard is correct. Well done. Yours, Judy?
M.
M? Okay. What M is the French national anthem? That was John.
The Marseillaise.
Marseillaise is right, yes. Well, you're spread around all over the board, aren't you, John? Where are you going now?
I'll go for A, please.
You'll go for A, right dead in the middle there. Okay. What A is the character played by Gary Coleman in Different Strokes? Yes, Karen?
Anthony. No.
No, it's not Anthony. I've got to give it again to John. What A is the character played by Gary Coleman in Different Strokes?
No idea.
No idea at all. Arnold is the answer. Arnold is the answer. Never mind, we go for another A. What A is a bad egg? John?
No idea.
Well, it was worth trying. What about the girls? What A is a bad egg? Hands up if you know. No, it's an odd term. You don't often hear it these days. Addled egg. Okay, yet another A. Why not? What A was the man in the Arabian Nights who learned to... Yes, John?
Alibaba.
It's correct. Yes, well done. And it puts you in a nice position, but which one are you going for?
I think I'll have to go for the U, Bob.
Go for the U to make the contact at the bottom. Okay. What U is a person who controls a game of tennis or cricket? John?
Umpire?
Umpire must be right, yes. And by this time, you know what that flashing light means. It means you want one more unit to make the connection, or indeed, Judy and Karen need to block it. So it's going to be very important. This way you're going.
D.
D.
Please.
Yes, that's the one. Here we go. What D is another name for a flood, especially the... Yes, John.
Deluge?
Deluge is correct. That's the connection. Well, a fairly fast game. We got there top to bottom. The girls were on their way, but not quite quick enough. Perhaps they'll pull themselves together this time. It often swings like that. You sit back in the first one, then you come in the second. You don't look very confident, Karen. You are quite happy there, are you?
Yeah.
You know how it works, don't you?
Yeah.
Yes. John knows how it works, don't you?
Got a rough idea.
Got a rough idea. Okay. Well, we're going straight into game 2. We've changed the board. The initials are different. And this one is a very important one to the girls. They've got to win this one to stay in the running, of course, to get best of 3. But if John gets it, that gives him the first of the gold runs. This is the second game in the set of 3. M is flashing, and away we go. What M is speechless acting? Yes, Karen.
Mute.
No, Karen, I'm afraid not. I've got to hand it over to John again. What M is speechless acting, John?
I think it's mime.
It is mime. You're absolutely right. Very close, Karen. You've got to be exact. Now, what are you going for?
I'll go for the E, please.
E, okay. That's the connection at the top. What E is another word for an age, a period? It's John again.
Era?
Yes, it is. Era. Well done. And again.
I'll go for the S this time, please.
You're going for the S. Another of those sudden death games we sometimes get, isn't it? What S, perhaps it won't be, what S is found in the grass and is also a That's Judy.
Snake.
Snake is right. Well interrupted, yes. I was going to tell you, it's also a European Monetary Association, but you didn't need that. Snake is the answer. It's your choice, Judy.
L, please.
You want L, right in the middle there, and why not? Here we go. What L derives from the French for egg and Yes, John?
Luna?
Not Luna, no, can't accept that. I'll have to give the whole question to the girls. What L derives from the French for egg and means you've scored a duck in tennis? Yes?
Love. Love.
Love. That's what I thought you said. That's right. Absolutely. Well done. It's interesting, if we can just hold it up, l'œuf is the origin of love and duck, and French goose's egg that is a duck. You see, it's very complicated, but it does get there in the end. And it gives you the choice. What do you want?
H, please.
H, okay. Here we go. What H is the double seat on the back of an elephant? Ah, it's a howdah. Don't often see them these days, a howdah. We go for another H question. Not a lot of elephants around these days in this country. Anyway, what H are in praise of God and in ancient...
Hymns?
Yes, John.
Hymns?
Hymns is right. Yes, good one, that. Okay, what's your choice?
W, please.
W? Here it is. What W was the first president of the United States? Oh, they all went for the button. John got there first.
George Washington?
Washington is right. Yes, that's correct. And again, John.
D, please.
D, okay. What D is something made of iron that people are said to be as dead as? That's Judy.
Doorpost.
No. Have to be absolutely exact on this, Judy, and I am sorry. Give it to John. What D is something made of iron that people are said to be as dead as?
Doorknob.
Not a doorknob either. I can't let either of you have it. It's a doornail. It's as dead as a doornail. Yes, okay, we go for another D. Never mind. What D are thought to have worshipped something that's... John?
Druids.
Yes, absolutely. The missing word was Stonehenge, of course. The missing letter is all yours. Which one?
Oh, I think I'll go for the T, please.
T. It's a bit complicated, isn't it? T. Here we go. What T is a county in Southern Ireland? Which of... John?
Tipperary?
Yes, exactly right. Didn't wait for me to quote for the song, did you? And that flashing light means you've got 1 unit to go. Which one do you want?
I'll have to go for the U, please.
You'll have to go for the U, and you must block him on this one, girls, okay? It's the U, and here we go. What U is the anointing with holy oil of a dying person? John?
Unction.
Unction is correct. That's Blockbusters. Well, it was a good game, but it didn't quite work, did it, Judy and Karen? Never mind. They do take away some money with them. They take away £25 each. And don't forget, they have won a prize for the school. They won a video recorder, so all will be forgiven when they return home. Judy and Karen, thank you for being with us. You also, of course, get the leather-bound dictionary, the Blockbuster dictionary, and the Blockbuster sweatshirt. Again, thank you for being with us. Marvellous. Well, it means, just in case John hadn't realized the fact, it means that he has won 2 games out of 3. It means he goes now for a gold run. Now, let's just check on that. You understand, John, what a gold run's all about?
Yes, I believe so, boy.
You should by this time. You haven't got the collie wobbles or anything? You look supremely confident.
No, I'm shaking underneath.
Well, you don't look like it. So, the gold run, as we all know by this time, don't we, is the special. Gold run is the special prize in Blockbusters. The prize escalates as we go through 5 gold runs, but this is the first. We take a look at the board, and we see those letters, multiple letters, of course, not the single initials anymore. What John's got to do is to make his way across the board, gold to gold, make the connection. He can do it as easily as that, or as in a complicated way as that. The main thing is, of course, as we must all know by this time, that he's got to do it in 60 seconds, and it's very difficult when you're standing on that hot spot to do it in 60 seconds. So, John, if you're all ready, so are we. Prepare to take your place on the hot spot, please. John, you've got to make that gold connection left to right in 60 seconds or less. If you don't make it, £10 for each correct answer. We time from the moment you tell me which initials in the left-hand column you want to start with. It's all yours.
F.
Half and half.
Pass jail.
A collection of odds and ends sold as a bargain.
Junk lot. Junk lot.
No.
Pass. JB.
Comeback boxer who defeated Nielsen.
Joe Bugner. Pass.
Yes.
SAG.
Put one in the net. Put one in the net.
Score a goal.
Correct.
DR.
Name given the 7th Armoured Division in 41 and 42.
Desert Rats. SGI.
Right. What Carlyle called Robespierre because of his sallow complexion?
Pass. WGC.
Early example of a suburb especially laid out with trees.
Welling Garden City.
Right.
TBG.
Writers and composers of Night Fever.
The Bee Gees. PC.
In the quantum theory, symbolized by H, originated by a man called Max.
Max Planck constant. Planck's constant.
That's right, absolutely. Beautifully done, John. You went across there like a flash of lightning, and of course it remains to find out what you have actually won. That's the gold run, the first of the gold runs, and we're going to find out just what the prize is.
John at Belmont Academy has won for himself the latest thing in portable music, a stereo vertical disc player.
Superb first prize, well done. You've also got £25. No, you've got £70. £70, so you're very rich as well. You'll be going back, we'll be playing another Blockbuster, but it won't be just yet. We hope you'll join us for the next session of Blockbuster. Goodbye for now.